Oh, we recording? Hi guys, this is Mr. Stay Fresh, so I don't have to get fresh. Host of the H.U.S.H podcast, Ron, asking everyone, please like, subscribe, and share it to all our major platforms. It'd be truly appreciated. Thanks. There's only but a few at the bottom we can follow. Who possesses the will to win? Stay 10 toes down, even when the string begins to thin. What does that actually look like? Hush money. Help us save humanity. Money over negative entities, you dig? Now come join in on this conversation I'm about to have with Kendra Mack here in this shared space of respect and gratitude. Thanks for coming. To voice your honest opinions, because they do matter. So does growth, with the ability to agree to disagree. Hush Money welcomes you.
Appreciate it.
Well, thanks for coming on. Thanks for coming on. How are you today?
I'm doing all right.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Can't complain. God is good.
Yeah. Yeah. Do you believe in God?
Amen.
Mysterious?
Yes.
Yeah. What about yourself?
Definitely believe in myself. I keep going every day because of me.
No doubt. Do you believe that you're a part of the divine whole?
Yeah. I mean, I just believe in Christ wholly. Like, that's my everyday.
Yeah.
Like,
So, again, do you believe that you're a part of that Christ holy?
yeah.
So you do believe that you came from the same pool of water that is the holy?
It's how I was raised to just believe in Christ and depend on Him and do of Him.
You got to depend on yourself too, though, right?
I mean, yeah, but God is my source.
Yeah.
You know?
Oh, yeah. No energy.
Yeah, I can't believe.
Energy.
I
was just saying. I just want you to know. I just want you to throw that out there real quick. You feel me?
I got you. Trust
well, tell us a little bit about yourself, Kendra.
Well, everybody knows Kendra Mack, but about me, I'm 39 years of age. I have 4 children. My passion is to clean.
I'm listening.
My business I got coming off the ground is called Bless All Mess because you know what I'm saying, even if it's cleaning or talking to people and stuff like that, like you want to bless somebody's mess, like get all that negative energy out of here. Let's do some positive things. Um, I'm very outgoing. I speak my mind wholly, fully. I think that's why a lot of people just, be like, Kendra talk a lot, she messy, but that's me. That's just my personality. Like, if you come to me and you ask me something, I'm gonna give you the full 100%. There's no need for me to be fake with you because there's no faking here. It's reality. You know what I'm saying? You got to be able to experience growth, to experience the fact that the truth is the truth and life life. Accountability, contradiction. Those are things I would like to talk about. Like, I think those are important when you're experiencing growth. And in my life now, I'll be 40 next month. So I'm starting over. I'm starting my life over. I want a different approach. I want a different appearance. I want everything to be different. I'm not who I used to be. So let's get into it.
Well, then we have to get in right there where you just stopped at.
Yeah,
you said you ain't who you used to be.
No, I'm not who I used to be. I'm not messy. I'm not drama filled. I really don't I care about one's opinion unless it's to help. Okay. Like people better realize about an opinion. You can give it all you want to. It's up to me to take it and learn from it and do whatever I want to do with it. How I feel about the way people feel about certain situations. I feel like with me, like if I do something wrong, taking accountability is big for me. I know that I did wrong. I know that I admitted to doing wrong. I know that I can fix it and make it better. Right. So at the end of the day, that's the people I want to deal with. Like, say for instance, back when I was running wild and doing this and drugs and all stuff like that, I wouldn't associate myself with people who still do that. All right. That's why people fail to realize, like, no, I don't want to go out. I'd rather sit in the house. I'd rather think and reflect and see what's going on in my life. I don't spend my days drinking. I mean, yeah, I might have a little sip, might smoke a little bit, but at the end of the day, that's not my life. I have a dream out here. I got a passion. I want to clean. I want to help others. I want everybody to eat. That's what I'm saying. If people will feel where I'm coming from, like I just want you to eat, sis. No, we don't like each other, but that shouldn't stop us from eating. So, what's the problem? What's the big problem here?
I'm gonna ask you a question. I'm gonna tell you something that I just noticed about you real quick. Like, I know you roll your neck a lot.
I do. And I roll my eyes.
Okay, we getting somewhere. You know what I mean? Because this means something, right? So, and the reason why I pointed, I couldn't stop looking at how you do it too, because it's just natural. So I can already imagine in your relationships, you do a lot of that, don't you?
So you own to something. You got it.
Yeah. And because I'm gonna tell you, as a man, when you do that, you know that brings out a totally different individual.
It does. Because it's like your character, like, oh, she talking smart, but she rolling naked doing all that. That's so she would ghetto. Back in the day, she gotta be a little ratchet, which I ain't not claiming. Yeah, I can be real nice, genuine. Yeah. But as soon as you pop some stuff you ain't supposed to, or you do something that make me feel, I'm getting ready to have to show you that side. See, people be, oh, Kendra, she called the police, and will.
I'm gonna ask you a question before we get into all of that, though, right?
Please do.
Let's talk about your childhood.
Yeah, let's talk about it.
All right. And the reason why, though, is because, you know, I mean, to me, you seem a little aggressive.
Very.
God, I hit the nail on the head.
Working on it.
No doubt. And that's positive, though, that you recognize and you know that it's time to work on it, though.
Yeah.
But let's talk a little bit about your childhood, your upbringing, because I just want to see where that come from.
Back, well, mind you, I was raised by my grandma, me and my two siblings. Okay. Back, we used to live in Charlotte and Jackson Park down there in the hood. And I remember glimpses of stuff, you know, when the tornado came through and tore the roof off the apartment complex, and I went to school with no shoes on, and just living in fear around that little time, like 5, 6 years old. I do remember my grandma coming to get us and stuff like that, and we starting our life over, you know, with my grandma and stuff like that. But me growing up, yes, very, um, it was hard for me because I didn't have like the mother that I am to my children. So it was like, you know, if you're not raised by your mom and your dad, it's like, well, what's going on? But I felt like my whole life I had to grow up defending myself in everything. I had to grow up and do things on my own and realize, no, that's not what you do. This is what you do. Had kids by a very young age, meeting a man that was very much older than me.
Before you keep going on, you know that's a common problem that I'm starting to see in our culture. Yeah, is that a lot of women are being taken at a very early age by a grown ass man. You know, could you explain what that was like for you? You know, they ain't got to get into the details of what it was, but your emotion state, mind frame, as you think back as that little girl right now. Because you know, if you wasn't grown.
But just being in high school, I was around about maybe almost a junior, and that's around about 16 to 17. Yep. So, you know, I met my first child's with my first child's dad. I was 16, he was 32. It's been stuff like, oh, you at that age. Yes, I was. I kind of highly remember I was. No doubt. My son is 21. He'll be 21 in April. So yeah, the math makes sense. But the fact that I was craving an older man was like lack of love and lack of this and lack of that. So that's what I was looking for. Right. But I never found it. Right. Because it was just somebody that was taking advantage of a girl that had no clue what was going on in life at all. So when I got pregnant with my son, I had no clue how to be a mom. But I just kept going because I was craving that energy from men, that love. Like, oh, he loved me. He buy me cars. He buy me this. He feed me. I love somebody to feed me. I love to eat. So at the end of the day, that was it. And I just kept going. And then I was, you know, being a little out there, you know, just a girl in a world. I'm lost in this world. I have no clue. I'm just trying to make it like everybody else. I'm trying to see what's going on. Like, if I do this, is this the right thing? I don't know if that's right or not. Maybe if I go over here and do this, it was the same thing. It was like a pattern. It was a repeat. Right. A repeated cycle. Right. And I don't think, been through a lot of things just growing up from Jackson Park in Charlotte to being raised by my grandma, who taught us how to grow up. Like, it was a hard way. I mean, it was a good thing, but for us back then, we didn't think that getting our hands beat here and there was the best thing for us. But now we see that, yes, it was. You should have got your head knocked off. But, you know, I'm still facing things like that. Right. You know, I've been hypnotized to go back and see the things that I needed to see that I didn't want to see. um, have a hard time with your parents being crack addicted.
Mm-hmm. Is that why you end up being with your grandparents?
Pretty much, mom just out there, dad out there.
Mm-hmm.
My grandma took it upon herself to raise us, which was a good thing. We thank her for that.
Mm-hmm.
That's like my rock. That's my air.
Right.
So
Right.
but
it still wasn't mom and dad.
No.
Yeah. So have you ever like sought out counseling?
Yes, I'm in counseling. I've been in counseling for 6 years. Well, 6 months at this time,
Mm-hmm.
but I've been in counseling ever since. Maybe my kids were at the ages of like 6, 4, 2, and then that was it for right there. But I've been in counseling on and off for years.
Yeah.
Medication on and off for years. When people state crazy, I'm like, okay, well, whatever. But to go through things that are traumatic and to go through things that you thought as a child you would never see, adult things that just didn't make sense then that really make sense now.
Right.
I blame myself a lot, but now I know that it wasn't my fault. Now I have to fix it for my children.
Right.
So at the end of the day, I can just be the best parent I can be. I can't really dwell in what my mother did because it's gone. There's nothing that can change it now. We can just move forward, but I can't even get that because I can't get therapy out of her. So at the end of the day, I'm fixing myself for my kids. My kids are 21, 19, 17, and 9. So if it's not them, then I don't know what it is. I would never allow them to go through what I go through. I try every day to let them know, like, look, I went through this. I think I know what's going on with this. This is my life. I've been here. I've been there. I know what you mean. I get it. But the generation of kids, they know everything. Everything is
right. So okay. Now we're gonna get on to the kids part before we go back to you, right? Do you see the importance of having a man around? through having to put up and do the things that you trying to do to get them to see right?
A man?
Yeah.
A man is not a need for me. A man is a want. That's something that I want. I don't need a man. I mean, at the end of the day, they say we all need somebody, but it ain't got to be a man.
What do that mean, that you don't need a man?
I don't need him like financially. I see if we were together or married or something like that, but to get my own money and to provide for my kids by myself, I don't need a man for that. Okay. If he was to come in, right, he's wanted, and then he is needed to help.
So your comment just now was like it was broad, but it's also short. And meaning I don't need a man for financial, right?
No, I don't need a man financially.
That's not. Kids don't really need a man for financial. You didn't need your parents for financial. I mean, you wanted to all of that,
support.
But ain't that the emotion thing? Emotions is more support than anything in the world. Mm-hmm. Because if you would have had just your dad there, like, it's my baby, I'm a protector, huh? Okay, I ain't gonna get all into that yet, but I just want you to go ahead and just finish off about you. Now let's go ahead and get into elementary. Let's go and talk about your elementary school days. Yeah. What kind of person was you, and when you started, as now looking back, when you could sense of where you started to change at. You know what I mean? Because you might have was doing it before school, but in schools when we really started realizing the change in us, because they call transformations.
Yeah. But that didn't happen in school. I was just who I was in school.
Okay.
I was, I was the type of person that I was just Kendra Mack. Like I was big, I was skinny and tall and yellow then. And everybody would just, people tried me a little bit. Maiden High School. I mean, they're my people back there. Like I love Maiden High, Maiden Elementary, Total Element. I mean, Maiden Elementary, Total Middle, and Maiden High School. I had some good times. I love the teachers. You know what I'm saying? It was a lot of hurt in school because you didn't have your parents to show up like you wanted them to show up. Even if it was sports, even if it was that you did, like, I won a lip singing contest in the 6th grade. The third one that won in the whole entire music class of school. I wanted somebody to tell me they was proud of me.
No doubt.
My grandma was working. She couldn't do anything. I had to take those accomplishments and say, yeah, I did that. I'm proud of myself. And I've been proud of myself for a long time.
Right.
In school, I didn't. I was just who I was.
Right.
When I started to change over to do things I know I wasn't supposed to be doing, I was a junior in high school.
All right.
That's when I met the first baby daddy. I about swiped him away from somebody. I never, that's a lot. That's a lot. I done been through a lot. Which became the second baby daddy. I was just I didn't care. I didn't care. I was doing what I wanted to do when I wanted to do. I didn't care what nobody said, what nobody thought.
Right.
Got a baby out of there. It was a switch.
You're still looking for love though the whole time.
I am.
You're chasing it. Yeah.
I am. But it's just like I'm just getting by.
Right.
I'm just getting by.
Yeah.
Life started changing tremendously, doing things like in and out of jail, losing my license, getting a bag, pregnant, going to jail, like just senseless stuff that I can sit now and say, wow, what was the reason?
Right. What was the reason though? What was your conclusion?
I was lost.
Yeah.
I had no guidance.
Right.
I wasn't raised right, if you ask me.
This is what I'm going to ask you, right? Because we just a few minutes ago, and you said I don't need no man, right? So what I'm saying is, this and everything that you just named that you was looking for. Remember, I just said kids don't really care about the money either. No. That's not. It's everything that you said that you wish you had. You wish you had somebody that been the loudest one in the room. Oh, Kendra, I'm proud of you, girl.
Yeah.
You feel me? So
I had it though.
But what I'm saying is though, the comment of "I don't need no man" is ringing so loud throughout this stratosphere and it's belittling men like me.
Ain't no way. You know why? Because if we need, okay, say for instance, yeah, I need a man. I need a man that's stable. I need a man that's financially stable. I need a man to love me and only me. I don't
Let's
need.
Say that then. Let's say that. Let's get away from that. I don't need though.
Well, I need a man because, honey, I'm struggling.
Now, come on, man. We listening out there. I hope y'all chiming in, sharing.
I hope they are.
Come on, man.
Because I need a man. I'm gonna change it. Yes, I need a man, but I need the right kind of man.
Boom, there you go. You know what? I'm gonna tell you something. You said you believe in the mysterious, right?
Yeah.
One thing that's in the Bible that the Bible say the tongue is the most dangerous thing in the world.
It is. I've regretted a lot that's come from him. So, and I had to deal with that and ask God for forgiveness and change. That's where you take accountability and kind of, yeah. So, that's it. Yeah. And you know what I'm saying? You just do that, out of life. When you grow up, it's like you want people to look at you different. Yes. It's like you want somebody to say, okay, we recommend Kendra Mack. No, Kendra Mack. Oh, she good. She clean good. She respectful. Her appearances. You want that in life. You see what's going on in this world. As a black community, I'm disappointed. I'm not going to lie.
I'm listening.
Because at the end of the day, every time I turn around, it's the black on black. I just had a situation going on at my house about guns and kids and all that stuff. And my stuff was damaged. So, you know what I'm saying? At this point, I really feel like, no, I'm not ashamed. Yes, I'm in therapy. Yes, I'm on medication. That shit stopping me from probably sitting in prison for 6 years. I dodged the bullet back in 2020.
Now let's talk about how you dodged the bullet. If you can.
I was just in a relationship that I thought was it. But it was over years with my last baby daddy. So at the end of the day, I had to make peace with a lot of stuff, and it was not easy. It's not easy to just make peace and be okay with something that's not right. Okay? So,
I'm going to ask you a question, though. Some women, don't get me wrong, all women, I ain't suggesting that women should just ball up in a corner and cry. But what do aggression, though, get out of it, though? Because the only reason why I'm asking this is I've noticed, and I want your opinion on this, right? And this ain't just about you. This is about these shows I'm starting to see with the bad girl clubs where the girls are scrapping and they're fighting. How do you feel about that whenever you watch that? Because, 6 months ago, years ago, you could have been on one of them shows. You got an interesting story, and it's getting hype and hype as we go. That's why I want to know all the details.
I could have been on the Baddies 828 if I would have thought. I was making a joke out of it, but I mean, that's their thing. You know what I'm saying? To get on there and the young girls is watching it, it's not a good thing for the community, especially the young girls, because they think that aggressiveness and fighting is going to solve everything. That's why I don't fight. I will call the police on you.
No, I ain't mad at
so at the end of the day, that's how I feel. I watch it though. It's entertainment, that's for sure.
And it's bad that we get entertained off
by that. Yeah,
of ignorance.
It's like soap operas back in the day. They used to be like, "Oh, praise God, Jesus," but you watching the soap operas, that's the sin. So let's come back around with this generation. Like I feel like baddies, it's a waste. You're getting on TV, telling all your business. You know how they should fight and all your business, which I do that on Facebook sometimes. I'm changing. I'm trying to get a new look on something, but. It's cool. They do what they want to do, but let me get my own show.
What type of men do you think would want a baddie, though? The ones that's aggressive and fighting all the time?
The ones that feel like, hey, she ain't got nothing going for herself, so I might as well deal with her, go over a couple times, use her for TV. You're not gaining ever a new you're not gaining anything, especially not a good man.
So don't that make all of us look bad because of the decision of the woman that have been through so much in her life, angry, upset, didn't have a father figure. I'm sick of all of this, and then you end up picking a man that fits all of these other criteria of I can cuss him out, talk shit to him, he gonna do it back to me. It's toxic.
It is toxic. I done been through all that shit. I mean, I done not been upside the head with irons. I done busted pickle jars over their head. I done ran them over. I done drug them. I done everything I could do out of anger and aggression. That's my life. It's like I couldn't deal with it when I was young. So when I got old enough to control it, I still couldn't control it because everything ticked me off. You get on Facebook and say something about me, I'm gonna address it. Why? Because I don't appreciate that shit. But at the end of the day, why am I addressing you for? What am I doing? Why? Who are you?
That's true.
You know what I'm saying? So it's just like.
So what kind of rush did you get during all of those events you just talked? I mean, there had to be some type of adrenaline in something.
It was if you really want me to let you know,
yeah, definitely.
It was like something was taking over me. It was like that's not Kendra. But then when I look in the mirror, I'm just like, who are you? What do you want to be? Anytime I have ever did anything to go to jail, assault with a deadly weapon, trespassing, disorderly conduct, all that stuff. My criminal background used to be 8 pages long. Now I'm down to 1 felony and 2 misdemeanors. So at this moment, I don't know if I'm attracting anything. Not a man, not friends, but I'm attracting stuff like respect, dignity, self-respect. The fact that I can look in the mirror and say, "Hey, Kendra, you're beautiful this morning. You can do this. Go get it. Don't let nothing stop you." There's a train of events that I've been through in my life that I'm not proud of, but I'm not scared to talk about it. Right. Because it's in the past, and that's what made me who I'm sitting right here today.
And also, still that's progressing. A good way to, release it. We carry things all our lives, and sometimes when you speak them, you can release them. Yeah. And then sometimes you can speak things onto yourself. That's why I asked you, what did you feel like whenever you were doing all of those events?
Oh shit, I felt like a beast. If I was doing that shit, if I was doing that when that time I was doing it, I felt like I was winning, but I was really losing because you look like a fool. You know what I'm saying? At the end of I done been to the M.O.N.E.Y show on supervised probation. You could tell back then I didn't give a fuck. I really still don't, but at the end of the day, I do care about how people see me this day. Especially if I want to have a business for myself and be referred from certain, companies and stuff like that. I just feel like all the tragic events that come from my life come from when I was a child. I have problems sometimes, with my kids, my older ones that don't listen and want to do what they want to do. And I hate to have to, when people say your kids have to learn, I don't want them to learn how to learn. That is going to break my heart. Certain things break my heart. When my son went to jail, that broke my heart. So I can only imagine how my grandma felt. And sometimes I cry every day because I think my grandma was so bad for not giving up on us. You didn't give up on us like my mama did. You didn't give up on me like my daddy did. Even though she had to knock us up the steps and kick us in the ass, like, damn, we had to learn somehow. But it taught me. It just taught me to be, to change. Like, change is not overnight. I've been changing for 3 years now. It doesn't take a overnight just to be like, oh, I'm changing. I'm doing this. I'm doing that. That shit it's like a timeline. Like, you know what I'm saying? Just like cleaning. It used to be something I couldn't stand. And then it became a hobby because I seen my sister do it, how she kept her house. That's why I love candles, because she always lit candles. She always set the mood. So at the end of the day, it could become a hobby of mine. Then it started to become a passion because when I got my own stuff, I wanted it to be clean. I don't like people in my house. I don't like company. I don't like none of that. I'm just getting set in me. It's a baby. You ask me, it's about me. It sure the hell is. Because I'm the leader in my family. Me and my kids, I'm the leader here. They follow me. So, I said.
If you had a man come in, what kind of role or position would he play if you are the leader, you are the head, you're the mama, and you're the daddy, and you're the everything?
His role is to follow through. He ain't marrying nobody. You gonna come in here and you gonna get your ass in line. It ain't gonna be none of that. If you want to marry me, if you want to do that, cool, let's do it. But you're not just gonna come in my household and take over. Like you ain't done nothing.
Okay. Well, I mean,
I see if we.
What I'm saying is, this is okay.
You want me to answer?
Yeah, I can. I'm good with the debate. I like that. But I'm gonna go ahead and handle your business, and I'm gonna go ahead and jump in.
Okay. Okay. First of all, these men out here, I can't take them serious at all. So when they like come to me and be like, "Oh, I ain't like these other men." Oh, you ain't you? Oh, really? You ain't like these other men? Well, show me different, because I'm tired of talking. If you're gonna show me something, show me. Like, I don't need you to come in here and be all in my ass and sleep with me. I don't need that. That's something I can handle on my own. I don't need you to come in here and do that. That's what me and Izzy. I like your lips. I like your feet. Your ass big. We know this is stuff I know already. Come in here and show me that. Okay, boom. Regardless of what we got going on, ask me, do I need anything? My kids are old enough. They know who their daddy is. You ain't got to play daddy to a soul around here. Play daddy to me. Like, you come. It's like men come for the wrong reasons. I just don't get it. It's like they see and then they forget. I done dealt. Hey,
is it my turn?
I done dealt.
Is it my turn? I like this conversation right here.
Okay, if you feel like you want to speak up, you go right ahead.
You know, I am a defender of men.
Okay.
Right? You know what I mean? And I said men, not boys, not niggas.
Okay.
I mean men, right?
Boys not, okay, men,
so,
yes,
so
men.
let me explain something to you, right? I had therapy a long time ago too myself, right? Mm-hmm. Probably in the, like 2008, 7, and you know, because I was all the way down off. One thing my counselor told me was the only way you're gonna really get the right person for you that you're looking for, you got to become that person. See, you attract.
Now you own it something.
Okay, yeah. That's why I want you to talk. Get it out.
Yeah, own to something, partner.
Thank you. Because for real, the reason why, you know, you still got the exact same type of men that say they ain't exactly like the type of men that you had is because you attract the exact type of men that you are. Right. You know,
I'm example, I can act like a man. Sometimes I can.
You know, and that's because of the hardship you done been through
with men.
Yeah, even in life, period. Though, you know what I mean. Even in life, you really are chasing something that you're really looking for. But what it is that you got to find it in you first. You got to really sit back, be still, be quiet, and listen to yourself. Yourself will guide you in the right direction. It will. The problem is though, we don't want to allow it because sometimes the right direction seems like, oh, I ain't doing that. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? You know, and we miss the opportunity, right? Kendra, for one thing, it's gonna be real hard for you to find top tier men.
It is.
Yeah.
It's like I need to find one I can work with. Hey, I can build me a man.
Listen.
Let me build him.
It's not. You can't do that either.
We can build a man.
No, you can't. No,
we can build.
You can I tell you how I know you can't?
Tell me.
You'd have been done it.
Well, shit. Maybe I need to go get some pieces, take this head and this body and put it together with this personality. That common sense.
Yeah, joke. That sounds good. I like that.
They know build a bear.
Yeah, I understand. That sounds good. Yeah, that sounds good. But
build a bear.
No,
but a man.
But you got to build you.
Listen. This is some change, not overnight stuff.
That's right.
That's why I'm single, because I'm still working on me. How am I attract something that I haven't?
That's right. That's right.
Like I tell people, I'm single by choice. I want to work on me. I want to give a man everything he can give me.
Yeah, but
we both need to be financially stable.
Yeah. But
I ain't too fond of shutting up though.
That's another problem.
I ain't too fond of being quiet.
You already know then. You already know then, yeah. You got a battle uphill. You know what I mean? Good God, because that's one of the main things that uh, we men, we are natural hunters, right?
And you know what make it so bad? I have dealt. I ain't even going live. Like, what is this live? We on live TV?
We on live. We on live.
I have had a slore, and I mean a roster of men, and I feel like some of them could have been. Okay. But let me give you like something. There, okay, mind you, Derek. That's my ex. You know, the last relationship that I had that was serious. Okay. Now, mind you, I moved to Charlotte for a little bit to help my mom. All right. And all that time I was in Hickory, he was like, well, you was in Charlotte, it would be a different story. You know? So I'm down there and I just feel like I am definitely wasting my time. I don't care what you tell me. Like, you got so much going on over here that I don't want over here. When we had a relationship, it's like I didn't get the full effects of him because he has so much going on. Nobody wants that. I think you should come into a relationship clean slate. No, none of that. Mm-hmm. I had to let go after 10 years knowing that it wasn't going anywhere. Mm-hmm. It didn't hurt because I was fed the fuck up. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Now, mind you, I'm petty. I could go do some dumb shit. I know where he work. I know where he live. And I'm done. I'm not doing that. The man I want to attract, I don't want him to act exactly like me. I want him to come in and take care of his business and do what he need to do. I ain't going to tell him what to do. I ain't going to say nothing to him. A man should know and a woman should know. But of course, don't no man want no loud ass mouth woman who always thinks she know everything. Yeah. That would be me.
Well, I like your comment too, though. Go ahead.
That would be me because I don't shut the fuck up for none. But other than that, if you want to sit and talk to me, I got a genuine side too. I got a heart. I have a heart. And I'll be ready. You know what I'm saying? And you know what? I don't like short men, but I think my soulmate is a short man. Do you? I really do. Because it's like, okay, am I attracted? It's like the little short fat ones attract me. I'm the tall, like skin. We like the number 10. You know what I'm saying?
No doubt.
But it's cool though. It's all gravy. But for right now, I'm single until I find a man that's gonna be like, look, hey, we can do a 90-day rule. I don't want to sleep with you just upon looking at you. How do I know you put together? How do I know you? I need to examine and do my job first.
You really done picked a fine time to do that though. I mean, women get to this age for real, and this is wild to me because
please,
anybody that I run across that's after 35, this is what they turn into. I'm gonna wake myself out, but I had 9 kids, and you done been with, yada yada yo, and body count don't matter no more.
Body count.
I'm talking about
people sit up and talk about body count.
So you don't think men actually really pay attention to that?
I mean, they should, because I pay attention to it. I always ask a man, when last time you had sex?
Yeah, that's true too.
He'd be like 3 months ago. I look at my clock. Hell no. Hell no.
You lied 3 hours ago.
3 months. Like, I got trust issues anyway. They'll never go away.
See, and that's another problem, right?
At the end of the day, it might be an issue, but it's something that I'm working on. Don't come over here lying.
Yeah. I'm glad you said that, because that's another little joint I have, right?
I'm glad.
Would you rather for your man to tell you a lie or tell you the truth? And how could you handle the truth if so?
Ooh, why? Why? Okay, let me get this. I don't like a liar. I don't like a liar.
So you want him to tell you the truth? Tell the truth.
He better tell me the truth, because I respect him more after I cuss your ass out. When you tell me the truth, just because you tell me the truth don't mean I'm going to be like, oh, baby. No, fuck no. Get your shit and get out and give me time to think about it. That's what it's going to be. See, but if you lie to me to protect my feelings, I don't even play that.
That's what men do, though. Men don't want to hurt. That goes to show you.
And that's exactly why niggas be getting drugged and knocked upside the head. And because at the end of the day, why is you lying? And it be the littlest shit. It be that small.
It does. It does.
Like, you gonna sit up here and tell me that I went to bed last night and it was a half pitcher of Kool-Aid and you didn't drink it?
You're right.
Tell the truth.
Yeah, no doubt.
A little lie turns into the biggest lie. And then you got to cover that one. And then you got to cover that. So then by the time I done caught up with you, I done whooped your ass, you have to know.
Yeah.
It's over.
Kendra, if you're dealing with men that you can beat up, is another problem.
I ain't gonna lie to you. I love the ones I can smack from
time to time. Come on now. Yeah, you gotta have to change that about you. How you not ever get in your feminine?
I'm in my feminine.
Let me tell you something, right? and I tell all women this, right? For real. Kryptonite to a man is when a woman is really feminine. I mean, whenever we know we don't fucked up, and y'all come to us on y'all feminine and not that aggressive, we damn near anything. For real. If y'all just during an argument and y'all stop talking, oh man, we come up. And the ones that don't come down is because they just like you. They argumentative. They want to push them buttons, so it'll be an excuse to throw hands.
You know what?
Yes.
I just disagree.
Okay.
Because when I'm so sorry. I think you really get ready to make me kind of like come out because at the end of the day, like
that's what we need.
If a man is coming into your life, like if you know you gonna play around, be for real about what the fuck you want.
All men don't think that.
Right. So that's exactly why I'm single about yours, and that's exactly why these men out here getting their head knocked the fuck off by a woman who not gonna play that shit. I'm gonna tell you like this. This is how it's supposed to be. If you want to just have a sexual relationship with me, say it. If you just want to go out to eat and see how my demeanor is, how my character is, say that. Don't try to come to my house. I live in a damn hood. You want to come to my house? I got a piece of furniture, but you still want to chill, smoke a drink. What the fuck are you giving me? I can do this shit by myself. Don't come over here wasting my damn time because time ain't found. You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, if you want to be my friend, come kick it. We can chill. Boom. Quit trying to get in my drawers. Don't do that. Y'all we trying to eat some cat. Like, don't do that. Like, you don't know what's going on. I go over here hiding HIV, but you gonna have it all in your mouth because you want to eat something. Be a friend first. What's wrong with being a friend? And he got people out here getting married for what? What the fuck you getting married for? I know he was cheating on you last week before you even said I do. So at the end of the day, that's just, it gets me. And yes, by the time I'm changing, I'm growing a lot. I'm learning a lot of things. I see stuff that I need to see. Friends who ain't for you. Niggas who ain't for you. I know you ain't for me because I cut you outside till you get the kick. I don't like no company. I got a couple that's, in my inbox. And if I didn't know what was going on, y'all, everybody would be exposed. Believe me. But at the end of the day, no, if you want to come in, when you come in here over here, let me know what you want. Let me know what you want. Because I ain't out here in the business of keeping them niggas that don't want to be cared. If you want to go fuck Sue, Molly, Sam, and Sue, then that's what you do. But leave Kendra alone. You know I'm crazy. Why would you come over here? You already know this. But you're trying to come over, I might put in that soft girl era. Can't nobody do that. No. But me.
That's right.
So at the end of the day, you ain't coming over here doing nothing but making matters worse. Give me time, Danny. I need time to heal. Don't try to say on them date night apps, come heal. Why are you healed?
The question is, then why are you even going on a date?
I mean,
no, you don't need to even go on a date right now. Yeah,
I
swear, I'm on a roller coaster. That's my point. I ain't ever been this quiet. That's like this. This is what I feel like in my brain. God, no, no. Yeah, I don't give you permission to nothing. Nobody yet. She's not ready.
There's nothing wrong with going on a date.
No, it's a lot going on right now. Yeah.
I date tonight.
Yeah, no, well, no.
Cancel that.
Cancel that.
Okay.
Cancel that. Oh my God.
Lou this little.
Yeah. Yeah, that's
Lou
what he said.
small.
Yeah, he must be tired. Is he around like that?
Yeah. He good to buy me something to eat.
No doubt. Well, this is what I'm saying though, for real. Then I think if you're going on this date, you don't go on a date with this intention that this could be somebody. Maybe that's why you get mad because your intentions. Okay, well then, let's not even talk about this date. I'm just talking about in general. Okay. You know what I mean? Anybody, anytime you make any kind of moves, don't run with your heart first. Because that's what it sounds like to me. The only way people can get angry is because I came to you truthfully, me. You know what I mean? No, I'm gonna come back as your alter ego. Check this motherfucker. Let me see what he did. Oh, this thing, he just gonna get some ass. All of this. You know what I mean? You know? So that way you don't get so aggressive. You're gonna have to start figuring out how to be more in your feminine. For real.
I be trying to be in my feminine, but when a man texts you and you want them to say something like, "Good morning. How's your day? Are you all right? Did you eat? No, what's up? When can I come see you? You smoke? You drink? Like, don't nobody give a damn about that. If I do that, I can do it by myself.
I mean, which is true, but that's why.
Meet me in a public setting. Let's go to the mall and.
It's still the type you was attracting who you is.
Okay, well, I guess if I was to be like, okay, come on in here, let me put Tom the Canary and then see how this gonna work.
No, you cut all that off.
Okay, so you saying be feminine, be genuine. My soft girl era,
so like. Can I give you how to do it? Can I give you a suggestion?
Please, because I'm still learning.
Okay, you don't have to be on a date. You don't have to be with a man. Your soft girl era starts when you put them bubbles in the tub and you light some candles like you said you like. Okay, no.
But I like
you gotta start with that too.
But I do. I get into it.
You gotta start with that too. You gotta start with that too.
Clean house.
You gotta start with that right there too.
And I love that though.
I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna show you.
But I can be alone though. You can admit that half of these women out here do not want to be alone. Men too. That's why relationships are so fucked up. Because they can't be alone. You can't just sit at home and smoke your own smoke, drink your own drink, and just reflect. I got plenty journals, books that I have written in. Yeah. H.U.S.H.
Yo, that's what I mean. Yes, I'm trying to get you to learn. That's something else. That's a part of your soft girl era. Is that? It's learning how sometimes it ain't always about a response.
Yeah, I'm learning that. You're right.
That's why I stopped talking. I said I'm gonna show you what I'm talking about and stop. That's why I had to look at the camera and let the camera know what I'm doing.
Y'all be trying to embarrass me on camera.
I ain't trying to embarrass you. I'm just trying to help you out.
It is a good thing to be quiet. And you know what? I'm working on it because my personality is when I talk.
No doubt. And I can tell. Which that ain't bad. I'm not saying it's bad, but if I'm trying to relay some information to you that can, help you out a little bit, then yeah.
Ooh, I didn't know.
Let's not worry about that. Yeah. So this is not no.
Jesus Christ.
So I'm gonna say it again, right? The number one way of getting into your soft girl era, you know what I mean, and trying to change your vibrations is changing your vibrations.
Okay.
Have you ever been down and just start laughing out the blue about something that might have crossed your mind and it changed your whole mood up?
Definitely.
That's how easy it is to change your whole surroundings. You know that, right? The exact same way.
You can get okay. Yes. Let's talk.
I'm gonna let you go.
Say some more.
No, I heard you.
Like, I'm
let you go.
the knowledge from you.
I like that though. I like that. So
I'm trying to get that from you.
What I'm saying is, anytime, you know what I mean. That's why I'm saying I don't recommend none of this for you right now. And I ain't your therapist. This is just me being a man. You know what I mean?
Okay.
All right. And I don't get me wrong. I'm a selfish ass dude. You know what I mean? I done foul shit. You know what I mean? For a fact, my last relationship, I did destroy it. I did it. You know what I mean? But I'm man enough to admit it too. You know what I mean? But there's a lot of things in the background. You know what I mean? And that be how situations be with you. There's a lot of things in the background. Trust me, majority of these men are not healed. Majority of these men got daddy issues too. Majority of these men got mother issues. You not know that your kids are acting out of emotions. You know that, right? Mm-hmm. That's why they do shit they do. Mm-hmm. Not logic. That's what men are for. We are logical thinkers. All but the ones that still acting out of emotions. That's why 70% of our men are in prison. He stepped on my shoe. That's an emotion. Why would you get that aggressive about somebody stepping on your shoe? Right? You gonna just let the door slam? You know what I mean? I get emotional behind.
Yeah, I be on all that.
You see where we get it from?
I be on all that.
You see where we get it from?
Step on my shoe.
That's where we get it from. But I'm gonna go ahead and let you finish. Keep on. I like your commentary.
I really feel like. I mean, I can get what you're saying, and I understand that. Thank you for that because I didn't really get. Okay, I can understand like everything does deserve a reaction. Like, okay, you stepped on my shoe, cool, excuse me, you know what I'm saying, whatever. Mm-hmm. But yeah, part of my life is aggression, and I will get aggressive. I mean, bad.
I mean, you just told you. I bust him in the head with an iron. And, trust me. Yeah. So that just goes to show that you date men that you liable to have to fight.
Then.
Right, then.
Not now.
No, of course not.
Because I'm trying to find me. I think my soulmate is a white man.
Okay, well, I think that's what a lot of y'all going to. White men.
I don't think they can handle it.
Yeah, no. No. Yeah, I'm just going to agree.
I think I'm waiting on God to let my thing come down, my man come down and one of the baby things that, you know what I'm saying, drop the baby off on the porch. Yeah. I'm waiting on that. Okay, let me. Maybe he'll hatch. Okay, because you're using the Most High in your sentence about that, right? And the drop. You know, since the Most High is all positive, you know that you won't get that until your everything is positive, right? I'm glad you said that, and you keep referring to it. That's good to let me know that you own something. But when I say that, if you really want to get serious, everything need to be cut loose when it comes to other individuals until Kendra right. Real talk. And I use the smallest of the feminine thing about the bubble baths and the candles where you're reflecting on yourself. You understand what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. But you can also do that when you be in your car shooting videos. You know what I mean? When you letting the car warm up, you could be in there reflect. Everything is within.
That's why I asked you, do you not believe that you're a part of the everything that's positive, all the universal, the most high is in you? They even preach that in church, right? God is within. Huh? They say God is the I am, right? And then say use I am in a sentence referring to God.
You said I am?
Yeah, that's what they say God is, the I am.
Yeah, I am a believer.
So
God, like
so that means of yourself. Huh? You can't use I am outside of anything but yourself. Huh?
You can't.
Thank you. I am a believer of God that's in me. Because I just said I am. That's right.
Yes, I am.
Thank you. So long as you start realizing that it's you forget everybody else. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You gotta start focusing on, and you're not gonna get that if you don't. If you're still thinking that this man just lied to me again, or he texted me in the morning, what I'm doing was something I told. Yeah. I'm just saying. I know that. I'm just throwing that out there. What,
Excuse me.
Did that used to attract you though?
No, because I mean I'm difficult. I ain't even gonna lie to you.
Mm-hmm.
I don't like that toe looking stuff, that ear looking like get off me.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, I'm in my era where I'm changing. Like I'm not perfect. I know that I need to more focus on Kendra. If Kendra want what she want, nobody's gonna give me what I want but me. Like that's just that. If I want it, I'm gonna go get it. If I want to sit around and not get it, then that's on me.
Right.
I feel like now in this moment, I got my kids is growing up and they starting life out here. So I mean, the only person they see is me.
Yeah.
Really, to be honest.
Yeah.
And I'm the only one held accountable for anything that goes on with my children.
That's right.
So I'm just out here trying to like turn over a new leaf, try to write more, read more, educate myself more than just saying things that really don't have like a purpose or meaning. Like I don't know if it's not about some type of positive thing, money with me or something, and I'm just not moved. Nobody can really move me because I don't want to do things I used to do in the past. Mind you, 2017 to end of 2000, beginning of 2018 to 2019, I was on cocaine. Okay. A lot of people don't know that, but a lot of people do know that because I did it with them. Okay. But see, I was dealing with somebody or I was talking to somebody, or in the process of talking to somebody that still does that. Mm-hmm. I did not want to deal with that person because I don't affiliate myself with people who do that. Mm-hmm. Like, I didn't understand what was the issue, but what was I called? A bitch, a hoe, I ain't shit, I'm fat, all because I don't want to deal with you because I don't want to surround myself with stuff like that. Mm-hmm. I'm confused, and that was a whole man, he said. Mm-hmm. So, other than that, I was in Charlotte for 5 months. I came back up here due to some stuff going on, whatever. It's like, I feel like when I have to do something, I can't handle it myself. Of course, I'm going to call the police. Mm-hmm. Everybody say I'm a police ass female, but at the end of the day, aren't they here to protect and serve? You see a lot going on. Yep. You see that police be killing people and doing all this stuff. Like, what we out here doing to cause that mess? Like, I just feel like if I feel threatened or I feel in danger, yes, I'm going to call the police. Yeah. If I feel like something's going on with my kids, I would rather be a peacemaker. Like, I want to get rowdy, but I know I can't do it because the one thing I don't want to do is go back to jail. Right. I need to be out here for my kids. Nobody is out here for my children but me. Right. So if I don't change up a new look and I don't say, well, Kendra, you're going to have to change for your children to change. Mm-hmm. You're going to have to do something different. Like, different things, resorting different resorts. Like, bring the different shit on. Yeah, that's for sure. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I am where I am because I feel like God has placed me here. You're not supposed to wrestle God. You're supposed to be humble in His word. You're supposed to be humble in the things He said He would do. So at the end of the day, I'm just riding this roller coaster. I'm just going with the flow. Mm-hmm. Even if I'm sitting in my house is spotless clean. Mm-hmm. Everybody who knows me knows. I have the clean house. I write. I have plenty of journals, stacks of them, writing about my feelings. Stop wanting to put stuff on Facebook. People used to always say, Kendra, you just put all your business on Facebook. And me, I don't give a fuck. I don't care what nobody think. Fuck everybody. But at the end of the day, it ain't about everybody. It's about you. So I don't understand why you making it about everybody. So now I'm just in my era of changing, becoming somebody, I wouldn't say brand new, but I mean just different. I don't want somebody to be like, oh, Kendra Mack crazy. She crazy as fuck. But you remember when she drug her baby daddy? Sometimes I don't like talking about that because it affects my baby. You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, when I was homeless and things happened the way they happened, and I confided in somebody to do what I would do for them, I felt betrayed. But my daughter being held from me, I had to make peace with that. Why? Because I knew she was taken care of. I knew she was all right. So when I made peace with that, I had to make peace with God. So that was it. I couldn't make peace with the devil because I was really wanting to crash out. So that's how I am. Yeah. This day and time, I don't care what nobody think about me. Just I ain't talking to you no more. Just see me in action. That's it, and that's what it is. That's why I remain single because I'm not ready to bring somebody into what I have going on. Let me do what I do first, and then we can go from there. I don't really care if I'm never married or 50. I don't care. I just feel like you want to be my friend, be a genuine friend to me. Yeah. You know, and that's all I need. Right. That's anybody. Right. You gotta let a genuine friend be able to be a genuine friend too, though. Right. Yeah. That's where I'm at because I feel like. I mean, I got men friends, but to get close to him like that, I don't be feeling like I need to tell everybody my business up front like that because people get mad at you and they get the I've done it. Yeah, of course. I've done it before. I mean, I posted the girls' draws on Facebook. My best friend. Did you? So yeah, that was years ago. My best friend? My best friend, and we're not friends anymore. Why? Yeah. Because I was taking accountability for what I done wrong to her. She couldn't get over the past, and I couldn't get mad at her because some people can't get over it. They'll forgive you, but they will never let it go. That's right. Yeah. We had to split because she couldn't get over that, even though I was taking accountability, saying, "Look, I apologize. Right. Let's fix this." Right. Well, you know, relationships are like that. What you just said. Things happen in them that women just can't let go of. It calls for an unhealthy relationship still if y'all decide to still be together because it's you can't forgive really. You know what I mean? You have to forgive though. That's exactly what I was going to. You have to, even if it's just for you. Yeah, you know what I mean. If you love God, if God is in your heart, you are to forgive every enemies, people who do you wrong, betray you, steal from you, cuss you out, beat you up. You have to forgive because God says forgive, and you should. You should live life like you got to forgive for yourself. It don't matter because if I don't forgive, if I hold a grudge, it makes me feel so bad. Yeah. I'm like, damn, I'm making myself feel bad. Okay, Lord, let me pray. Yeah. Let me just pray. No, I'm not perfect, but I damn sure am worth it. Yeah. Now that's facts. Now deep. Shit. Yeah. Now I just feel like God's rejection is God's protection. If He rejects something in front of something that you want, know that it might not be for you. It's not your time. My friend in Charlotte, she was living in a hotel with her 3 kids, 4 months. She got an apartment. They was playing around. They told her, we can't expect that. She been wanting a house. Even though I was going through things with my mom, my brother, my kids, I always said, Tasha, it's going to always be God's time. No matter what you're going through, I always try to give somebody some positive insight. Like, right. It's going to happen. It's going to happen. But at the end of the day, I can't blame what I got going on people. Right. Yeah. I mean, which is true because it's on you, right? This is life. Yeah. And it's what we make it. Yeah. Yeah. I ain't perfect, but I am gonna make it. I am gonna succeed. I know I am. Yeah. That's what it started at anyway. What they sing that song in church. Boy, that song could get you off your ass. You heard me? Yeah, I don't know. Well, you wouldn't know. I ain't sung it. But you know what I'm saying? It's just saying, you know, God is moving. God is healing. He's setting the captives free. No more shackles. No more bondage. Through the blood, we're being set free. And if you can believe that, then you can get out there and do what, you know, God said you could do. This is your life. He playing this for you. That's true. So, you know, at the end of the day, I'm just like, okay, I started rough. But I'm going to come out on top. And I know because God is good. And I know it. I feel it. If I know I'm a genuine person, if I know I messed up in the past, let me take accountability. Let me fix all this. Right. The people that I don't deal with or hang with no more, I love y'all. I forget y'all. We just cannot fuck with each other like that because we two different people. But at the end of the day, I wish y'all all the best. I will. That's it. I don't hold no grudges. I ain't got no reason to. Right. So I'm going to switch this up a little bit. Right. What do you, in your opinion, think or could tell the world, what is a high value woman? If I'm speaking on that, and I ain't quite there yet, but I can really tell you how somebody would think about that. You said a high value? A high value. Oh. I just feel like a woman that she's very much independent in herself. She got things going the way she wants. She's in her era to where yes, a man might be needed, yes, a man might be wanted, but she can definitely do without. A high valued woman, I would say she might have it all together, but she still might be suffering a little bit. you see every day on social media the smiles of people that make you think, oh, I want their life so bad. Mm-hmm. But you don't know what they're going through. Nobody does.
So you really don't have a pinpoint answer for a high value woman. What would you think a high value man is?
I don't even know. I don't even know because I can't. I don't think I'm. I don't think I'm getting there. I definitely wouldn't attract a high value man. Not the way that I'm right now going right now. I wouldn't. So at the end of the day, it's like at this moment in my life, mm-hmm. I'm just trying to sort out. I did a lot of things that I ain't proud of. Um, I feel like I know I can, so I am. I feel like God has given me a second chance in life, so I feel like I'm just not gonna disappoint. Mm-hmm. I won't. I mean, I got 2 high school graduates. I didn't graduate myself, so that was an accomplishment for me.
No doubt.
Accomplishment for me when my boys graduated.
No doubt.
Some don't make it to the 11th, 12th grade That's to true. Even graduate, so that was a proud moment.
No doubt.
My daughter's a junior. She's getting ready to, I wouldn't say that when I became a mother, I was ready to be one. Mm-hmm. I felt like my 4th child was my that was it for me. Mm-hmm. Where I said, I could be a mother, and that was snatched away from me. So at the end of the day, I don't hang out, I don't party like that unless it's, sell, birthday parties, family, stuff like that. But I would say for me myself, I don't have time for anything but like success, changing my life, fixing things that I've messed up, apologizing to my children for certain situations, um, having grow up when your kids grow up with you, not knowing how to be a mother, so you try to be things like friends and sisters and stuff like that to kids. I mean, you don't know how to be a mom, so it's like you grow with that.
Right. Which that's what happens with fathers too. We didn't grow up with a handbook either, you know what I mean? Or actually role models to, guide us into how to be either. I was a single parent too, to 2 kids.
It's hard.
Yeah. I was in the streets though with my first one, and she was a girl, Mm-hmm. Yeah. And I had her for 5 years before my mom had her took from me. Yeah. But we really good friends now though. I mean, she grown up, doing her own thing, and I was really young when I had her too. You know what I mean? She was just given to. I didn't have to go through nothing and nothing. The mom just like, do you want her? Yeah, you know what I mean?
I couldn't never.
But what I've learned. I'm gonna tell you what I've learned though. All women are not like that. All women don't have that emotion like you just had. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And so I never took out child support. I never called her out her name or looked at her any kind of way. You know what I mean? Because what? Then it didn't really matter to me because I had grew up without parents. You know what I mean? Even though my mom still alive, my dad died when I was 6 months, but I was wilding out here still. You know what I mean? So to me, I just want to give something I never had before. You know what I mean? And so um, I've noticed that a lot of women don't have that emotion for kids. You know what I mean? Like to me, it seemed like it should have been real easy for women to be around a man with a kid and automatically just take the kid in like that's my kid too. You know what I mean? But a lot of women don't do that. A lot of women don't know how to do that. You know what I mean? You know how you were saying a few minutes ago, my kids know who their daddy is. You don't need to come in here and act like you nobody daddy.
Yeah.
Okay, let me tell you something, right? That's
because the kids would address that. They would be like, yeah.
Okay, but with a man, they wouldn't have to worry about doing that. A man know how to handle kids, teenagers, right? That's why you see a lot of men saying that I ain't coming into no already made families. I ain't doing that. Mm-hmm. And that's why. It's because they know if they have to come in and be a man, that the mother gonna be against them too. You know what I mean? Real talk. What I know is communication can almost beat anything.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? And if
communication is key.
If you don't got a man that know how to come in and give this to your boys, at least to them, your relationship ain't gonna be no good anyway. It's called a total package, right? You know? But if the mom looking like you ain't gotta worry about them, I got that. Wait a minute, y'all package. If I'm gonna be here, I gotta worry about them. You know what I mean? If I go in to help you with your Duke Power, they getting some of this light off of it. I want to be able to say, look, sit your little ass over there, boy. Then your mama just tell you to pick it up.
Yes.
Huh? Okay, all right, that's enough. I feel good when people do. See, I done broke it down.
Because at the
Oh, we recording? Hi guys, this is Mr. Stay Fresh, so I don't have to get fresh. Host of the H.U.S.H podcast, Run, asking everyone, please like, subscribe, and share it to all our major platforms. It'd be truly appreciated. Thanks.
end of the day, it's like, okay, my boys are 21 and 19, so you can see how they will be like. But a man to come in and be like, okay, I respect the fact, that's your mom, I'm here, you know what I'm saying, whatever like that.
Yeah.
So I can appreciate that if a man even come in to even speak to your children firsthand anyway. So that's going to show my boys the respect he has for me because he came in and spoke to them before he even said anything to me. So, and I'm always skeptical about that because, I have a 16-year-old daughter that stays with me. So, like, me, it'd be like people that she knows. She knows Derek. She knows her dad. She knows Lou. She knows those people. Like, it's not new to her, but you have to be careful with your children in this world with people, men, whatever, with anybody.
I don't know. I ain't trying to really dabble at all into your personal.
Oh, you good, baby. Dabble.
But if the kids ever been in the house and heard y'all scrapping, loud talking, that's what they pick up on, right? Because that's how adults supposed to handle that, even without knowing that's what they you know what I mean? I gotta say, what can you say? But she agreed. I done broke that down to
because it makes sense.
No
because me and my last baby daddy, we were arguing when Kiesha and Kendra were little. I stayed over for Springs Road, and we would fight, and I mean, we would argue.
Yeah.
And he would get on the kids because, like, okay, why are you getting on them for? And that's why we're arguing because we were arguing. And he would take it to them, and I'm like, well, whoa, you know what I'm saying? Because I was taking her, and that brought the aggressiveness because that made me want to whoop your ass. Don't do that. But at the end of the day, like, I get that, and I see why my first daughter is so aggressive. When somebody say something to her, she like, what? What? You like, and it's so stressful. And then as I sit back and I look at her, I'm like. And then I'm living with my mama and I see the same behavior. I'm like, it's a generational curse we have not broken. This shit is real. Like, I sat in a house with my mama for 5 months and I never lived with her in my life. And I came back home due to a situation, but when I came back, I experienced so much peace. I sat there and looked at the person I am today. And it didn't feel good.
And you don't want that for your daughter, right?
Nope.
Okay.
Neither one of them.
Why did we get what? Don't just feel like therapy a little bit, don't it?
Yeah, just a little bit.
I'm glad. At least you accomplished
because at the end of the day, it's like you gotta see yourself
that's
to be
right,
like,
man. Yes.
That's me. That's how I act. My daughter sit there and tell me, Mama, you don't about talk alike, you act alike, you cough alike, you eat alike, all that. And I am definitely my mother's child.
No doubt. Yeah. No doubt.
Because the things that I experienced with my mama when she say, fuck all y'all go to hell like, you didn't raise us, we didn't do nothing to you. What hurt me the most? When you didn't raise me, you get married, you raise somebody else's child. I mean, from a baby up. You know how that made me feel. The things you let me see, I want you to go to therapy with me. I want to call out to you, Mom. I want to tell you how that made me feel.
Yeah.
So every chance I get with Kiesha, when she come upstairs and she goes straight past my room, I have to say, hello, are you all right? Do you want to come in here and talk to me? If she don't, that's fine. She might get up and come in there and lay in bed with me in the morning and say, Mom, I feel like we need to talk. And I'm going to talk to my daughter. I don't care if it's about a boy.
Yeah, of course.
I don't care about something she done. If she stole something, if she did something she wasn't supposed to do. Come to me. I'm the one that can protect you when nobody else can. Like, I need to know. I don't want you to be like, oh, well, my mama be having multiple men here and there and she never listens to me and I just can't.
Yeah.
I will break my ass for my kids. And that's just what it is. I didn't get that from my mom. So at the end of the day, maybe my aggressiveness, maybe how I talk to men, maybe how I control men.
It ain't no maybe.
It's very much facts.
Yeah, that's right. That's right.
So I can't deny that.
Right.
Because it's what I seen.
Right.
And it never was fixed.
You just laid out a whole plethora of reasons why you should go into your books and start writing down what you are gonna work on.
That's all.
Not need to. Yeah, I believe it. I believe it. Yeah, for real. and literally, you know what I mean? Because it's a lot of childhood traumas, man, and I think that's what all of us got. PTSD.
Mm-hmm. And real. The fact that you feel like you don't love yourself. But at the end of the day, it's like, how do you make space for loving someone else?
Yeah.
If you haven't given yourself that love, like, you need that. You need to say, I love me. I love me. I love you too, but I love me more. So it's like a game changer. This life is a game changer. Like, I'm a convicted felon twice. Mm-hmm. We have a charged convicted felon in the office with 37 joint counts. At the end of the day, I ain't getting ready to let it get it, because you want to run my background, I'm not going to give you consent. Mm-hmm. You know, I can work for myself before I even clock in to help y'all do anything. Mm-hmm. And yes, I do want to have my own business, and I want it to expand. I don't feel like it's too late. I'm only just 40. Mm-hmm. I feel like once I get to the point where I don't have to be aggressive, where I can say, if that's the way you feel, I completely respect that. But I can't. I respect it, but I'm just not going to tolerate it. That's my MO. I can do that. Yeah. That's me to say, well, you know, I respect how you feel, but I don't have to deal with that. Mm-hmm. And I feel like a lot of people feel like people act different and they become fake when they want to change over. People want you to do the same shit every day. Yeah. I just don't want to do that. Yeah. Yeah. People sound bipolar. Mm-hmm. I feel like I don't like you walking in my house tracking shoe prints in now if you don't mop or sweep in here. So, you know what I'm saying? I feel like I don't want no company. That's my prerogative. You ain't coming to right. Yeah. I tell my daughter, deal with your friends. Yeah. Outside. I know that's right. But it's a thing that, you know what I'm saying, you start to, you know, I can get in my book and be feeling some type of way. Mm-hmm. I can get home and say, well, you know, I was on a podcast, H.U.S.H. Money today. Mm-hmm. That was positive. Mm-hmm. I like that. Mm-hmm. So 2 months from now, I can go back on December the 14 and be like, that was a good day, because I was actually able to talk to somebody and actually understand what they were saying, and they can understand a little bit what I'm saying. Like, I like that. Right. I could probably be on this podcast every week if I knew that I was on here talking about something positive and drawing positivity. No doubt. Like, I feel that. Mm-hmm. I got a couple of people that I want to be on, just like, yeah, girl, you know what I'm saying? I really feel like you should go and express. No doubt. Because at the end of the day, it's live, and you never know who you touch. That's right. That's right. That's the point, though. Our community is the most damaged across the planet. It is. There's no culture of people ever been through. Well, okay, I'm not defending your mama, your daddy, your grandmama, your granddaddy, your great greats. But I just want you to know something. They was terrified, right? Meaning they were terrified of a whole group of other people, right? Mm-hmm. That terrified trickled down to every last generation that came behind them. Meaning, get your ass over here, you better look at them. Huh? I just want you to hear what I just told you. That the generational curse is not on us in a way that we think it is. But because of how much they loved us and protected, and they know how they would do us, they hollered at us, they screamed at us. You can't play over there. Get your goddamn ass over here right now. Because they know that they'll kill you. Yeah. Just because their little girl fell 4 feet from you and they thought you did it. Uh-huh. You understand what I'm saying? Yep. So that attitude from great 400 years of this shit. Look how we turning out. It's on us to reverse the damage that done happened to our peoples so we don't continue to do it. Right? I'm thinking that it needs to be like, there's a lot of people who were raised differently. And it's a lot of different beliefs out here. So it's like when you preaching one thing and somebody else preaching something, it's like, how do we come together? That's hush money. How the fuck do we come together? Hush money. Because everybody got a story. Everybody got a past. We need to come together.
If
the stories can merge and people wouldn't judge so much.
Oh my God. Oh my God.
We could have a community.
Thank you.
H.U.S.H.
Oh my God. They don't want to
talk
like help. Listen.
That's it.
Help us save humanity.
Money over negative entitles your deed.
You never let anything knock you off your positivity. There's so many different things out here that can knock you off your grind. You say you want your business. You want to do it for yourself. You know how much shit is out here that's in your way. That can stop you from doing it. It can make you make a left turn when you're supposed to stay straight. There's so many obstacles on that path. You gotta
be able to, you gotta be able to push through a hurdle, jump over sides with
it ain't easy at all.
It's not.
It's not.
It's not. And at the end of the day, you got so many people out here who want to be against you before they join you.
Oh my God.
I'm just confused with the fact that we all can have it our way. We can. Yeah. It's just so much of the stuff getting in the way. Okay, I say drugs are the biggest thing. That's been all my life. Mama, daddy, sister. I told my mama one day when I was talking to my sister, she was crying over the phone. And I can't help what she do. She can't help what she do. Okay, she's an addict, true indeed. But for my mama to sit there and judge her and say, all right, she just want money for drugs. Yeah. Why? It's already bad enough we weren't raised by you. But to even come to your mother for help and she talk to you that type of way and she give you that type where she just don't give a fuck. I told my sister while I was on the phone in tears, I don't care what you do. Just be careful. If you need anything, I'm here. I don't have a relationship with any of my sisters. None of that. I got one that I call a sister. I got Annie Leah, no relationship. Ursula, no relationship. You know how that make me feel? I don't have no relationship with my blood sisters, my biological sisters. But at the end of the day, I'm working on it. As long as you wake up with breath in your body, it's another day of opportunity where you can make something happen. Positive. You can change somebody's life. I don't care if you take a homeless meal over there to somebody sitting on the corner. At the end of the day, God sees that. He sees that you have a heart. Like when you ask, you shall receive, and that's the word. And you don't have to just be like, God, I need this or I want this. When you ask for something, you can genuinely be giving to somebody. God is going to bless you tenfold. I want that mentality. I want that attitude. I don't want somebody to come to me and say, oh, I need $20. And I ask them, what for? Give it to them, and whatever they choose to do with it, you have already given it to them. But don't worry about it. Don't say, well, I gave you that $20. What'd you do with it? Go smoke it up? It's not your job. No doubt. It's not. It's not a battle for you to fight. Leave it alone. That's true. So at the end of the day, when you get to the fact of experiencing growth and saying that the battle was not mine, there's nothing that you can do to change anything out here. You have got to let things ride. You have to. Because if you try to change it, your ass going to end up behind the bars. That's true. You can't do shit. Yeah. That's true. Can't do a damn thing. That's why I'm humble now today. Staying at home. People, you ain't coming out? Because I can be at the right place at the wrong time, but some shit always happening. That's why I'm at home and don't even really feel safe there. Right. But at the end of the day, if we don't get our community back. Yeah, we don't. I don't know how it's going to end up. Yeah. Not playing a race card. No, you don't have to. You don't have to. You don't have. It's easy. Everybody is a community. This is our community. That's right. Regardless if we got out here in the spring and put up signs and say, hey, let's get our young people back. Let's get our children out here that thinking that having unsafe sex is fun and being a teenager. Thinking that being 15 and pregnant is cool. It's not. Like, we can accept it, but it's definitely not okay. Right. That's right. I would never tell my 15-year-old daughter to have an abortion. You went out there, you made a baby, now it's time to get right. At the end of the day, we're not judging. Why would you judge your own kind? Like, you sleeping in front of my door and you got a pile of leaves at yours. I'm confused. Yeah. So at the end of the day, I like that. I got people who don't even like me, but their daughters love me. They come and talk to me because I can be somebody to talk to. I love to talk. But I ain't going to say, well, you fucked up. I'm going to say, look, it happened for a reason. God will never place you somewhere you shouldn't be. This is a lesson, if anything. So just get it done. Make the best out of anything that you got going on and just do it. Just do it. You don't support me? Fine, I support myself. That's why I'm here. So at the end of the day, you don't have to support me. Right. But no, if you need any kind of advice, I'm here for you. You can't stay and be mad at people all your life. That's true. And make you bitter. That's miserable. True. That's true. So, you want to forgive, you want to move on, you never forget. Right. But you definitely want to move on. Right. You want to stay in one place too long.
Oh, we recording? Hi guys, this is Mr. Stay Fresh on Have to Get Fresh, host of the H.U.S.H podcast, Run, asking everyone, please like, subscribe, and share it to all our major platforms. It'd be truly appreciated. Thanks.
I'm trying to tell you, man, all jokes to the side, but it's also a sin for us to know that our kids are doing wrong, and we disagree with it. All jokes. I mean, how can we be fulfilled in life when the ones that we gave life, we let them be reckless?
And it's crazy because that's when you take accountability for doing things wasn't right. If you let your daughter have a boyfriend over, prime example, right? If she gets pregnant, why are you mad? That's right. Why are you upset?
That's right.
You did this.
That's right.
You brought her home. When she asked, "Can my boyfriend come over?" You should have set the boundary. Hell no.
I know that's right.
You can go to the movies. Yeah. You can go bowling. You can go skating. He can bring you back. We might chill at the table, have a dinner, but after that, he goes home. Yeah. If you don't set the boundary for your child, if you don't set the standard, the boundary in your house, that's right. It's always going to be a disaster. So then when you become a parent, after you've been a friend, that's where it goes. So I've experienced that. Yeah. That I can speak on it because I go through it. Yeah. So at the end of the day, I'm not speaking on somebody else's situation. I'm speaking on mine. Right. I let my daughter have her way. So now at the end of the day, when I'm trying to let her know, look, this is not cool. Well, Mama, it was good weeks ago, months ago. Now I'm having to explain to her, I don't know why I let you do it because it wasn't cool. And it wasn't right. So either we're going to get it together or we going to be fighting and arguing. Yeah. But me and my daughter in therapy, one thing we don't do is yell at each other. It triggers us.
That's good. That's right.
So at the end of the day, we try to just, let's talk about it.
That's the same thing with men, right? Yeah.
Same thing.
Yeah. That's why I was saying when you was earlier, you was bobbing your neck and all this.
I'm always
I'm
always bobbing my neck.
That's a trigger too. It's a trigger too, though.
I get you. You can't go around thinking every man is built strong. That's right. You just can't do that. You got men who cry. Yeah. You got men who hurt from whatever the past experiences. Right. Exactly. Women who cheat on them, having babies and they don't be theirs 15 years later. You have to understand, men are traumatized too. That's what I was talking. Women expect men to come in and just be like, "Ooh." It doesn't work like that. Hell, you gonna help each other, or you just gonna keep on making
damage each other?
So at the end of the day, when you know you're not ready, don't do it. That's why I say I'm single by choice. Right. I've had all these experiences with men and beating up men and getting beat up by men and being smacked and being disrespected. I don't want none of this shit no more. I want to be by myself until I can figure out, hey, I can see the side head on. Yeah. If we go on a date and we sit down and eat, I can tell right then and there, you're just not for me. Right. I guess you just gotta love yourself, put yourself first. That's it. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And you gotta teach your daughters that if you don't, they'll be out here, niggas be knocking their ass upside the head. They be coming to you, and then you in a world full of shit. Yeah. It's either you break it or you don't. Right.
So, what do you think is a great plan to start grabbing back our community? And this is for those of you out there that's wanting to know the same thing and want to put some kind of program together so that we could do what we just did, have dialogue. What do you think would be a good start to us coming together as people?
Children.
You're right.
Children are the people.
They
children are the world. Like, people better realize if we install this in the children now, just think of how the future. I don't care who in the damn White House.
Ding, 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 ding.
If your community stick together, these children that are growing up, I mean, forming, like, these kids are smart. Look at Hickory High football team. Come on. Yeah. Yeah. Let's give them a round of applause. They have worked hard. Yeah. The schools, I don't really see a lot of like gun violence in school, but I do see it in the community. Yeah. At the end of the day, if you show a child that you genuinely care, they're gonna listen. Yeah. That's why kids are out here like, I don't give a fuck. Yeah. Because their mothers don't, their dads don't. They hear it every day. Yeah. I could be sitting on the phone like, I don't give a fuck about none of that shit. And 2 days later, I can hear Cajun arguing with somebody, I don't give a fuck about none of that shit. Yeah. But at the end of the day, gather these kids together. I don't give a damn. We get in a circle and read a book. What do you like to read? Do you like bowling? Do you like skating? Do you like painting? Little things that kids may like. Okay, fuck, they 21. Have you ever seen that movie Freedom Riders?
No.
I would like everybody to just get on, even if you have to pay for it, buy it. Freedom Riders, that is a good movie.
Where can they find it at?
I mean, you can YouTube.
YouTube?
Okay. YouTube, you can type it in on YouTube. Freedom Riders, about a woman who take passion in being a teacher, but when she comes, she doesn't get anything that she's bargained for. Like, the kids are wild, gun violence, they shooting, they got friends that's done died in the gang violence. Everything is gang.
Okay.
But she goes in there and she turns everything around. She gets 2 and 3 jobs. She provides books for them. She showed them that she cares. So that way they was like, we have and find somebody who cares about us.
You said Freedom
Riders. Yes.
Okay, I'm gonna just so for my own.
Freedom Riders. It's a really good movie. Like, and another movie that came out, War Room. That's a good movie.
Yeah, I watched that a long time.
War Room is a good movie, and it just. I don't know. I know it's a movie, but it's still real life events that happen out here like that.
So, can I tell you something about that movie that we had just talked about a little earlier, right? Remember I told you War Room, the one you was just talking about.
War Room, okay.
Yeah. Remember I told you earlier, I said the main thing that you're going to have to do is learn how to be still.
Yeah, be still.
And just listen. That's basically what that movie was talking about.
Definitely.
Went in that closet, got still, shut off everything around.
Everything.
Now, don't get me wrong.
You did say that earlier. You did.
So it's good that you said that, though. Yeah, no doubt. So it was a good way to wrap everything back around to going right back to where we started at. For you to get to where you're going to go, everything going to start within you.
Yeah, I mean, for real. That's true facts. I can't even decline. I can't even, not even agree with that, because that is very much true. If you're out in the world and you're doing things that you're doing and it's always a repeated cycle, you see nothing's changing. So if you do exclude the world, if you say, well, I'm getting ready to go in a bubble, I think it's time. You know what I'm saying? I like to sit, how my room is, like a little bed right there, a rocking chair right here. I just put my little feet up right. And like to reflect on certain stuff. I watch movies over and over again because I love that. I do that. I might miss some.
Yeah, no doubt.
I never want to miss anything.
No doubt.
That's Kendra for you. You never want to miss. You always got to have something. I can't miss nothing. But the one thing I was telling myself one day, if I continue to do the same stuff over and over again, I'm going to get the same results. People are going to look at me the same. They're never going to say, oh, Kendra Mack, she ain't never going to change none of that. Me, I have thought about starting things with the community. But I second guess myself a lot. And I really feel like, okay, it doesn't matter if you're out there with a sign and nobody else is. Show people that she's standing out there alone. There's something in her. People will join. You got to understand when I watched The Passion of the Christ, that came out in 2004, almost 21 years ago. I don't know if it done something to me. Because and I seen it, but I didn't see any fit to do anything, change it. I was still young. No doubt. But to this day, if I can sit and watch The Passion of the Christ, I understand why the movie is how it is. You experience betrayal in the movie. Enemies, friends that say, I would never do this, and they end up doing it. The fact of the matter is, I don't hate anyone. I love everybody, but it's just where you put people. You have to place people where they need to be. I can't. It's like I'm contradicting myself. If somebody doing cocaine and they're in my house, 9 times out of 10, if somebody find out they're in my house, 9 times out of 10, they're going to say, Kendra doing it too. That's right. So that's exactly why I don't affiliate myself with people that do things that I don't do anymore. Right. I just feel like if you want to change, have the heart to do it. Say, this is what I'm going to do, and I can do it, because you can do all things through Christ anyway, and yourself. But I always want to let people know, I was skeptical about coming on this podcast, because, I mean, at the end of the day, I don't really see how people look at me, and I don't care, because the only person I know that I mean something to in the heart, in the eyes, is God. But if you want to get the community back together, I feel like it do start with children, because they're the new generation. The hell are we taking to the new generation? If we change it or we ain't. But kids we have a chance. we have the opportunity to change what we were doing back in the day, like with our children.
Yeah.
Like,
that's right.
Of course we don't. I definitely don't want kids, even though I know she do. I don't want her shaking her ass and getting out here with men and doing this and doing that and doing that.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, if she do, she gonna have to learn herself. After I've already put it in her. But damn, who am I to tell her? I did that shit with my grandma, but at the end of the day, I had to learn. I don't know how many times I've been in jail. I don't know how many times I done did this and did that, do that.
Right.
But the community, it will come together. People love children. I love children.
I'm going to say something to you,
It's gonna
though.
come.
On what you just said, right?
It's gonna come.
It is.
I feel it.
Yeah, it is. But it's gonna take more of what we just done to do that. You know what I mean? Because we are the examples that leads by what they watch.
Yeah, I'm so sure.
For real. And so we don't show them something different, then they gonna still watch Bad Girl Clubs.
Okay, but do you think it's a good idea to have children on your podcast?
Yeah, I got I got a nonprofit. It's called Our Art, Our At Risk Kids. I look at everybody's kids as my kids.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. Don't get me wrong, but
and
yeah,
everybody should.
I got some individuals. Little kids that I'm gonna bring on here. 14-year-old, 15-year-old, and 16-year-old.
Yeah, my daughter's 16. Right?
Yeah, of course. You know why? For a fact, I'm gonna tell you what I got working on, and everybody out there that's listening. It used to be a program that Catawba County offered, or maybe